We zitten in de standby phase waar we weer eventjes met iedereen gaan bonden. Voordat we verder gaan. Laten we beginnen met Kagero. Hij staat hier toch.
So think about the amount of water you would need for your flowers and make sure you... Are you listening to me, Kagero?
Yep. You know very well that I'd never miss a word my beloved Tsugumi says.
Okay, but I'm going to be mad if you don't put this all to use.
I know. Leave it to your guy Kagero.
You talk a lot with Tsugumi. You aren't going to ask her out on a date.
Oh, are you jealous? It seems like I'm back in the game after 2,000 years.
Ja.
I'm starting to understand. Do you see Tsugumi and me as replacements for your daughter?
Oh, I know. Want to help me with an errand?
Don't change the subject.
A good woman doesn't point that out. I want to go clean up an old hideout I used to use.
An old hideout?
Yeah, it's a place I used to lay low back when I was doing my spy work.
Spy work,
There should still be a lot of inside information and classified data on Togetsu, so I thought I might as well grab it all.
That might actually be of use to the government when handling them in the future.
It's not for the government. I just wanted to do my part when it comes to them.
Okay, I'll help. Where is it?
Kikuchiba, let's get going.
Kikuchiba. Ja, we mogen ook zelf lopen. Dan wordt er misschien nog wel gevochten.
We'll head there. I just know there's going to be others.
The last time we came here, you said the city was haunted.
Oh yeah. It just reminded me of myself a little.
We did it.
Sadness of being left behind.
Babs.
I was just being a little sentimental.
Babs.
Come on, let's
I'll do it.
go.
Fuel pool. Ze moeten niet die toes de almachtige proberen uit te dagen. Kagero special. Babs.
Checkmate.
Whoa, we've got good chemistry.
We might be a pretty good team.
Klets.
Got it.
En door. Wat is dit voor een itemje? We kunnen hier nog doorheen voor een kleine fight. Met deze fuel pool. Ik ben geolied.
Useless.
Lekkere combo's. Dit beest heeft niet eens de kans gehad om mij iets te doen. Heerlijk. Goede combo fighting, daar hou ik van.
I've got a nearby resource reading.
Nou, ik kan hem niet oppakken, want mijn resource reading is vol.
Even if you don't need it, being invisible is fun.
Drop something rare.
Lekker combineren. Super Kagero attack. Werkt toch goed, hè, de Super Kagero attack.
There's something over there.
Wacht, hier kom ik vandaan. Daar kan ik niet heen. Ik moet verder naar boven. Verder naar boven. Pidip.
It's down. Let's
Plateau pendu.
finish it.
Oh, we gaan in beast mode. Klets. Oh.
Leave nothing.
Leave nothing.
It's working. Focus on that spot.
Wat een lekkere combo, jongen. Wat een lekkere combo. Die shock met die duplication. Heerlijk. Heerlijk. Shock met duplication. Dit gaat ons goed uitkomen bij de eindbaas.
Hey, about our last conversation.
What?
We were in Mizuagawa. You were telling me to do something meaningful? Well, I've been thinking about it ever since then, but nothing really comes to mind. Once we stopped Togetsu's plan, I felt like I fulfilled my role. I was thinking, it might be time for a ghost from the past like me to move on.
Listen, that was the old you who fulfilled his role. We still need Kagero in the here and now.
I don't know if you've realized, but Kagero doesn't even exist.
What do you mean?
On the moon and in Togetsu, I was called Shin Daniel. Kagero Dawn is just a pseudonym.
Shin Daniel.
That name is a shimmer that doesn't exist.
Maybe that's true for you, but for us, it's different. Whatever your real name might be, the Kagero Dawn we've known in the OSF isn't a ghost. And when you were talking fondly with Tsugumi, you didn't look like a ghost then. What Tsugumi and the rest of us need is you. We don't need some stranger from the past.
How is it that you've become this wise at your young age? I'm seriously impressed with you. Yeah, if people need Kagero Dawn, then maybe I don't have to feel so empty after all.
Precies.
Perhaps it's time
Blijf
I put my
bij ons.
past self to rest and started focusing on the present. I guess I'll need to clean up my old haunts first. We're almost to the hideout. Let's go.
Let's go. That's Scummy Pendu.
Let's keep going.
So, who's up next?
Who's up next? Kunnen hier naar boven. Upper level construction site gaan we naartoe.
The hideout should be around here. Why did you make one in such a dangerous place?
Because the more dangerous places,
Een
the
water
easier it
attack.
is to hide. Besides, I can avoid most danger by going invisible.
Still more?
Then you could have just come here by yourself today.
Nog meer?
I've been alone for 2,000 years. I get lonely when I'm just by myself. Hey, wait! I was joking! Don't leave me!
We did it.
Let's.
It's over.
Kagero's invisibility would be useful. Was that oil? It'll be hard to move if it gets on you, so be careful.
Too slow. Got it.
Looks like it dropped something.
Lekker aerial attacks. Marabout. Hier. Marabout.
It's over.
Sterk. Ik zit in die beast mode, hè. Dan kunnen ze mij weinig maken. In de beast mode kunnen ze mij weinig maken. Daar moet ik heen, maar hier zijn nog vijanden. Alles voor de XP, hè.
The enemy is attacking with electricity.
Checkmate.
You'll be shocked and unable to move if it hits you.
Got it.
It's over.
En dat loopt dood. Oké, op naar de hideout. Toch nog even 2 kills meegepakt. Hier moeten we zijn.
We finally made it. I know it's shabby, but make yourself comfortable. Actually, something seems off.
It's pretty messy. Do you think someone broke in?
Seems like it. Wait here. Let me take a look around. Dang. All the data's either been taken or destroyed. Most likely Togetsu. They probably felt the need to clean things up when they realized I turned on them. I figured they would.
Why come all the way out here if you predicted this would happen?
Well, I wanted to confirm my suspicions and also grab some of my personal belongings. Tsugumi.
What?
Did you find something? Is that a picture?
Foto van Tsugumi?
It looks ripped.
Oh, yeah, it's an old photo.
Is it of your family? If we find the other pieces, we might be able to restore it.
No, it's okay. It's not like this is the only photo I have.
But it's important to you.
What's important are the memories. Don't you remember what you said to me? It's because of the important things we've lost that we have to live on. And I think now is the time I need to get my act together and keep moving forward. If I keep dragging this on the way I've been doing until now, then I'm sure I'll start upsetting everyone.
Okay, if you're fine with that.
Yeah.
Dan gaan we weer terug. Oh,
Thanks
nog
for
niet.
hanging out with me today. Talking with you helped me realize a lot of things.
Ja, jawel,
You
we
said
zijn
you
wel
were
terug,
going
maar we
to
zijn nog
move
niet
forward.
uitgepraat.
What are you planning on doing?
First, I'll settle things with my past. As someone who's worked with Togetsu, I have a responsibility to deal with Babe and Karin. I have to see the things we started to the very end. Then I'll finally be able to put my past to bed.
And when that's done?
After that, well, I'll think about a new life. How I'll live, what I can do.
I think that sounds good. At least you don't sound as lame as you did before.
Well, well. Seems like you've come to appreciate my newfound sense of maturity. If you'd like to go out on a date...
It might be a while before you find this new life of yours.
What is that supposed to mean?
These dates are your way of connecting with your daughter. To be the father you never could be.
Well, gosh, I keep telling you that you shouldn't be saying these things out loud. I guess I preferred it more when I was just the creepy old guy asking a young girl out on a date. That work?
Okay, so... Daddy Kagero?
Let's drop the daddy bit. I don't think my fragile heart can take it.
My fragile heart.
Looks
Ja,
like
ja.
he's back to being his old self. That might be for the best.
Oké. Dat was Daddy Kagero. Volgende. Shiden heeft geen Bond-episode. Luca wel.
Kasane, there's a workout I want to try. Would you mind helping me?
Sure. What do I need to do?
I'm going to do some bench presses, and I need more than the equipment weights. So I want you to use your psychokinesis to push the barbell down.
Isn't that dangerous? It seems to me that the weights you have now are enough of a workout.
No, I want a bigger challenge. Please.
Okay, I'll give it a shot. You're not lifting the barbell up at all. Do you want me to stop using my psychokinesis?
No, just a little more. I feel like I can do it with just a little more.
He's either really persistent or really stubborn.
I failed to lift it a single millimeter. Forgive me for wasting your time.
Learning that workouts like this are unrealistic makes it not a waste.
That's harsh. It's going to be harder to reach my goal than I thought.
Why are you in such a rush? You should have recognized that this was going to be impossible.
I want to surpass my limits. You made me realize that the last time we talked. I was too caught up with having or not having my abilities. The important thing is what you do,
Blijven trainen,
not
belangrijk.
the method in which you do it.
I guess I did say something like that.
When I sat down and thought about what I wanted to do, a goal came to mind. However, the goal proved to be too big. Something I couldn't achieve without changing.
What is it?
To build a society in which duds are treated equally to others. Right now in New Himuka, people without abilities are treated like they don't even exist.
That's true. I didn't even know what dud meant until the other day.
The reason I'm so scared of losing my abilities is because I'm well aware of the state of our society. If that doesn't change, then duds like me will never be rid of that underlying anxiety.
You're right, that is a big goal. But I don't know how it relates to that reckless training we just did.
I thought I could break through my psychological shell and grow as a person by surpassing the limits of my physical body. If I'm going to change the entire country by myself, then I can't stay the way I am. I need to work even harder.
Blijven werken.
If I don't, I'll never be able to accomplish it. I mean, it may be too large of a goal for me to ever accomplish on my own either way.
Yes, this might be a bigger problem than what you can fix on your own. But that doesn't mean it can't be accomplished.
Kasane?
Look,
What are you doing? If you carry it with your psychokinesis, it eliminates the whole purpose of the workout.
in that case, I think the workout is unreasonable to begin with.
You certainly are right about that.
What I'm trying to say is that this barbell is the same as the problem with society. You don't need to try and take everything on by yourself. There's something each of us can do. Nobody can change a country by themselves. So why don't we just work together as a group?
I see your point, but I don't know if I'm capable of inspiring people to act like my brother.
You remember what I said, but not what you said yourself.
What?
Those with strong wills naturally draw people to them. You said that. Right now, you have a clear goal and will. I'm sure there will be people who will help you if you asked.
I see. I suppose I can't argue against myself. It seems like I misunderstood what I need to do. I thought I needed to become stronger without anyone's help. But really, I was just making excuses because I was afraid to try.
Once you take the first step, I doubt you'll find it that hard.
Easier said than done. But you're correct. I can't just stand here forever.
Precies.
Once the fighting ends, I'll do
Actie
what I can.
ondernemen.
I'll raise support as I face this nation's issues, even if things don't change right away. One day duds like me will be able to live their lives in the open, unashamed of who they are.
I'll help you however I can too.
Thank you very much. Then could you start by returning the barbell? I'd like to resume my workout.
Okay, but you're not going to do anything reckless again, right?
Of course not. I'll be doing my normal workout. The best way to exercise is to go at your own pace.
You still put on all the weights, though.
I said that I would not be reckless, not that I would go easy. Here we go.
You really are stubborn. But maybe that's what makes you who you are.
15, 16, 17.
It doesn't seem like he's listening. He's having too much fun. I'll leave him alone.
Nou, laten we hem lekker trainen.
Because of the way I look, people sometimes mistake me for a child. You've always treated me as an equal, though.
I don't care how people look.
It's good to not have prejudices. I'm grateful.
Bond level 4 met Luca. Dan zijn we met hem ook klaar. Met Kagero, Hanabi, Kyoka.
That's not childish. I think we can both understand each other even...
Bond heeft het met
the
Kyoka.
Togetsu agents contacted me. I was instructed to go to these coordinates located on Hieno Mountain. I plan to lure them out and gather intel. Will you come with me?
Yes, of course. But there will be 2 of us, so wouldn't it be easier to just round them up and capture them?
It depends on what they do. First, let's go where they asked me to and wait for them to show themselves.
Okay, let's head to Hieno Mountain.
We gaan naar de berg.
coordinates are just up ahead. Let's keep going. Do you still have doubts about your existence? Not as much thanks to you. However, we should focus on the task at hand.
Wat? Dit is niet de looproute. Dit is niet de looproute. Vijanden.
The enemy is attacking with electricity. You'll be shocked and unable to move if it hits you. You dropped something rare.
It's over.
Vijanden genoeg. Wat? Aanpak. Hier moeten we naartoe volgens mij.
I'm numb and I can't move.
Ik kan niet bewegen.
That other attacks with explosions. It's dangerous to get close. If your body catches
We
fire,
kunnen inderdaad wel met dat ontploft beest die andere beesten killen. Kijk.
I feel reborn. Joka's duplication should be useful.
Hier, neem een standbeeld in je gezicht.
That seems to be the spot.
Neem nog een standbeeld in je gezicht. Bam. Lekker hoor. Hier is de looproute volgens mij. Dus daar gaan we dan maar heen. Wat? Is weer een handelaar. Hier zal weer een fight komen, denk ik. Nee, niet eens. Dat denk je dan als je in een grote open plek komt, want er zal wel weer gevochten worden. Snowboarden. Bam, bam. Bam. Bam, bam. Aanpakken die gasten. Bam. Bam, bam. En door. Weer een handelaar. En ook de location waar we moeten zijn.
It's around here. You should hide until they show themselves. All right. Wait. Something's coming this way. That other is our target.
We did it.
What? More power is really suspicious.
Got it. It's over.
You think they've gone through our plan? No, they never planned what would be back in the first place.
zitten weer in de beast mode, dus we kunnen lekker damage doen. Lekker op die ready rummies. Zijn wij hier nu geambushed? Klets. Nee, die niet. Die wil ik en die wil ik. En dan lekker de super team attack. Klets. Baas. Lekker hoor. Aanpakken die beesten vanuit mijn beast mode. Lekker effectief.
Let's keep going.
Nog meer? Nee, filmpje.
That seems to be the last of them.
No, not yet. I know you're there. Come out. I wouldn't have called out if we weren't ready for you. Now, it's time to talk. It looks like you're the only one here.
Her face is identical to yours.
I suspected it. You're also one of the design children. Just so you know, restoring Babe's data is impossible, even with Dr. Pope's knowledge of neuroscience. I'm sorry you wasted your time. Impudent fool.
What do you mean? Feigned confidence is not advised in this situation.
We do not need the knowledge or the technology. We need your brain. The only brain that holds Dr. Pope's memories. You were going to use my brain to build a new Babe.
Huh?
Build a new
prepared
Babe.
Contingency plans for all scenarios. The current situation is just one of those. If the mainframe goes down, we use a spare. Togetsu merely needs to carry out the plan faithfully. I feel sorry for you. There isn't anyone to give you orders anymore. Yet you still obey. You have nowhere else to go. You don't know any other way to live. You can only carry out your orders. You should be feeling sorry for yourself. What did you say? As long as I am serving a higher purpose, I can live happily, without worry or hesitation. What about you? You lost your purpose and your value, doomed to live a scared and anxious life. You were listening in on us? I do not have to. I know how you feel. You are the same as I am, a worthless being. Only Togetsu can give us value. No, Watch out! What?
Don't compare yourself to Kyoka. You're nothing more than a mere puppet. And yes, I do my fair share of worrying, but that's a far better way to live. It's better than being used all my life like you. Life is worth more when you make your own decisions.
Kasane. It does not matter what you say. Your true nature does not change. You should be well aware of this. Yes, I know. I'm sure I'll be living scared the rest of my life. But that's fine. Kasane helped me realize that this fear is proof that I freed myself from my puppet strings. I control myself now. Whether I have Dr. Pope's memories or not, I'm still me. The moment I freely chose my own future, I became the individual Kyoka.
Diepe zucht.
I handed her over to the proper authorities in Suo. We should let the government take care of the Togetsu remnants.
Ja.
Now, that's that.
How are you feeling?
I'm still uneasy. But it's not bad now that I know it's a part of me. Do you remember that fortune teller?
I remember waiting in the long line.
I think the reason why fortune reading is so popular is because everyone is afraid of the future.
You think so?
Zou kunnen.
Yes. Everyone takes each step forward carrying that worry with them. I'd love to have my future read. Let's make sure we actually go next time.
In other words, we have to wait in that long line again. I'm glad she feels better.
Kasane, I know I sound like a broken record, but I want you to remember this. No matter where you are, no matter how far away, I hope you can be happy.
Oh, thank you.
Hoop ik ook.
No, thank you. If it wasn't for you, I never would have felt this way.
Bond level 6. Max bond level. Lekker hoor.
I feel like I know everything about you.
Dan zijn we met Kyoka klaar.
That makes me so happy.
We kunnen nog
You really
bonden
care about
hier
me.
met Tsugumi.
Thank you. That makes me happy.
Kasane, I want to discuss the matter I mentioned before. Are you free right now?
Ja.
Yes, I'm free. Why don't we go to a cafe in Suo?
A cafe? Okay.
Een café. Oké.
So, what did you want to talk about?
It's hard for me to bring up. I have an extremely embarrassing favor to ask.
Okay, I understand this is uncomfortable for you. We can talk about it some other time if you'd like.
No. I'll find the courage. I want to change. I've thought for a while how I want to be friends with everyone, so I need to get better at talking. I was hoping you would let me practice my conversation skills with you.
Practice conversation? I can't imagine I'd be the best person for that.
I want it to be you. You're easy to talk to.
Well, if I'm the one you want, then I've got no problem with that.
Oh, good.
What do you want to talk about, though? Anything specific?
What? I'll pick a topic. So, how have you been lately?
Lately? I haven't really had any issues.
I see. It's good, not having any issues.
Yes.
Well, do you have a favorite food? Or maybe food you hate?
Wat een gesprek,
Not
jongen.
really.
I see. You're not picky. That's good.
Uh-huh.
Then... Oh, what do you think about the latest trends in fashion?
The latest
Not sure.
trends in fashion.
Fashion's
We hebben
never
de
been
hele
my thing.
game al dezelfde kleren aan. En zij ook.
Mine neither.
Hmm.
What else? What can we talk about? I have to keep the conversation going.
Sugumi, calm down and take a deep breath.
I'm sorry. I'm no good at this.
It's just a thought, but it might be better to talk like you normally do.
What? But...
There's no need to force a topic, and you'll have an easier time talking about your own interests, like plants.
Yes, but that won't be much practice. I need to be able to talk about more things, or else nobody will have fun talking with me. I have to talk about things everyone else will enjoy if I want to be friendly.
Does that everyone include me?
What? Why?
Because I've enjoyed all our conversations.
Really?
Really. I don't know about everyone else, but I want to hear more about what you have to say.
But I always thought you were just politely humoring me when I talked. I feel bad because I'm such a slow talker, and I'm always being such a bother.
I'm not an especially patient person. If I thought you were a bother, I'd just pick up and leave. You know a lot of things that I and many people don't. And you're always so considerate to those around you, putting them before yourself. Your kindness in some way reminds me of Naomi. Whether you believe it or not, I like the time we spent together.
Kasane.
Tsugumi? Are you okay? Your face is flushed.
I'm fine. It's just that I
Is that
never
blood?
thought you'd say something like that about me. I thought I had to change. that I needed to be different because I'm no good like this. But if there are people like you who think I'm fun the way I am, I might not be as bad as I thought.
Precies, beetje zelfvertrouwen,
I'm
Tsugumi.
sure I'm not the only one. Kagero, Yuito, and everyone else at the hideout probably feel the same way. We like you the way you are.
You think so? I certainly hope that's the case. Well, I'll go on ahead.
I'll see you back at the hideout.
I'm really glad I met you. So, would you mind if I asked you one more favor?
Tuurlijk.
That depends on what it is. Go ahead.
Could I be your friend? If you're not opposed to the idea.
That's fine. I'm not opposed at all. But what does being a friend mean? What do I need to do?
What?
Dat is een belangrijke
I'm
levensvraag
not really
hier.
sure now that you've asked. Like, talk together. Have tea together. Talk about our troubles.
Talk about our
Haven't
troubles.
we been doing all of that already?
Right.
Doesn't that mean we've been friends for a while now?
Yes, I guess it does. So I suppose we continue doing what we've been doing?
Okay. Call me anytime.
Nou, Tsugumi ook weer blij.
Oh, Kasane, I'm sorry for being startled again.
It's fine. What are you doing?
The flowers bloomed, and I was looking at them. Oh, do you want to see too? You can see my flowers anytime. They like when people look at them, and so do I.
Bondleveltje met Tsugumi. Een T-set. Nou, dankjewel.
I think I might want to
Nou,
talk
die
with
gaat,
you
die
some
gaat.
more. I
Die
don't know
gaat, die
if it'll
gaat.
work out, though.
I have fun
Hier is
talking to
niemand,
you too.
iedereen is in de
I don't
keuken.
think you need to worry about it going.
Gemma heeft geen Bond-episode meer. Nee, alleen Arashi nog. Arashi.
You're lazy as always. You never change.
Thank you for the compliment. And you're as stuffy and by the book as ever.
I'll take that as a compliment, thank you very much. So how have things been with Major General Fubuki lately? Good?
Why are you bringing him up?
You rescued him when he was missing. You used your power at full speed to go look for him, remember?
Oh, right. A lot's happened since then, and I can't be bothered remembering such trivial matters.
Trivial matters.
If you must know, I think he's still alive.
That's good. Just like always. She'll never change, will she?
How's Arashi doing, Kasane? Does she seem strange to you?
No. Did something happen?
I suddenly got a message from her saying, "Good morning." This has never happened before. I thought it could be code for something, so I wondered if there was a problem.
No, there haven't been any problems. She's just lazing around on the sofa like her usual self.
Skipping out on work again. Okay, that's a relief. Sorry. Just let me know if anything happens.
Doen wij.
He's such a worrywart. But I guess I can check for him. Arashi, you got a second? I was thinking about grabbing something to eat in town.
In town? Ugh. I guess it's not so bad going outside once in a while. So, where are we going?
You are acting strange.
Acting strange.
Fubuki said what? How rude. You should be mad at him for making you spy on me.
That's a little much. If you have a problem with him, you should message him again. What changed? I mean, you messaged your brother and even accepted an invitation to eat out.
I told you that I hate waste, but it's not necessarily bad. I thought I could fine-tune my lifestyle a little. Consider it a personal upgrade. Your hair clip, Naomi's cooking, and his letters. I used to just write them off as a waste, but I started thinking that there could be some things that weren't so bad.
Ze staat in één keer
RSG
positief
1.0
in
had
het
a
leven.
lot of flaws. RSG 2.0 has been operating for a long time, but I see some areas that can be improved. In other words, RSG 2.1 is currently in open beta.
That's a weird analogy. Well, RSG 2.1 doesn't seem so bad. I'd give it a playtest.
Thank you for the feedback. I'll keep that in mind. Well, we finished eating and I'm feeling plenty energetic. I'm off to sleep then.
The fact that you didn't say you were going to work means that the update is pretty minor.
If you change too much, you're bound to create errors. You have to stick to small changes.
Is that letter... I knew it. I thought she threw it out. It's her first sentimental item. RSG 2.1 is proving to be quite the major upgrade.
Ja, inderdaad.
Kasane, you really are strong. Even with all this discouragement, you just take it and keep fighting.
That's thanks to you and everyone else. I'm not that strong on my own.
There's no
I
INT.
don't remember doing anything special, but I guess I'm happy I could help.
Bondleveltje omhoog.
I hate trouble,
Plop.
but I'm always willing to help you whenever you need me to.
Nou, dan hebben we
I
nu
never thought
met
I'd hear that
iedereen
from you.
de bond... Nee,
I'm
Yurito
honored.
ook nog.
Thank you.
Er zijn allemaal mensen de hele tijd op andere plaatsen.
Kasane, perfect. Do you want to come to Kikuchiba with me?
Kikuchiba? What for?
There's something I want to talk to you about. I thought we could change locations, like we did when we went to Mizuhagawa.
That's fine. But don't worry about packing a lunch for us this time. I think it'll take too long. Let's just get going.
Let's just get going.
Okay then. Let's head over to Kikuchiba.
He looks like he wanted to make lunch for us.
Ah, we mogen ook weer lopen en
Let's go
vechten.
to the roof of that building. If we're going to talk, I'm going to do it with a good view.
Alright. As usual, this place is full of others.
Klets.
I'll do it!
It'll be easy if we fight together.
We did it.
Let's go.
Lekker effectief. We gaan hier naar boven.
Hey, do you remember when we came here together before? A lot has happened since then.
Dat is waar.
Before? When was that?
You know, when we went looking for Captain Seto's fountain pen. You said you were doing a background check.
Oh, that. I met him for Naomi's sake, and got the fountain pen for Captain Seto. Now neither of them are with us anymore.
Back then, I had no idea that we'd get caught up in something that involved the whole world.
Not just us, but everyone around us too. It's nothing we could have expected.
You're right.
Hello, sorry to interrupt. 2 large groups of others were confirmed near you. There are a lot of them.
Gaan we lekker
More than you
vechten.
usually see
Geen
around
probleem.
here. It shouldn't be a problem for you guys, but be careful just in case.
Alles voor de XP, hè.
Affirmative. What do you want to do?
Let's split up. That'll be quicker.
Okay, then I'll take this side. I'll contact you again once I take down a few.
All right, let's both be careful.
Voorzichtig zijn is belangrijk, hè. Maats.
There's more of them than I thought. How are things with you, Yuito?
Kasane? What's going on?
Yuito? I can't hear you, Yuito. Haruka, do you know what's going on? Neither of them are responding. Our signal is being jammed. SAS is down too. I need to get through this somehow. Looks like I'm surrounded. I'll take care of them.
I can't believe communications went down so suddenly. Maybe it was careless to split up. If this keeps up, it won't be a problem for me.
Checkmate.
But I wonder if Yuito's alright. No, worrying won't help. He'll be fine. I can trust that now. It feels strange believing in someone. Naomi was the only person I trusted like...
Aanpakken al die beesten. Het SAS is down, zei hij. Dus we kunnen niet SAS gebruiken. Mijn dodge werkte niet. Hij is wel dood. Waar is Yuito? Waar is Yuito? Oh, daar is nog een fight gaande. Plateau pendu. Duurt langer dan nodig. Oké, gaan we weer naar boven. Waar is Yuito? Waar is Yuito? Yuito is hier in de lift. Let's. Kijk, dit is wat ik wil doen. Gewoon goede combo's maken. Goede combo's maken, dat is de tactiek die wij willen bezigen. We gaan hier de lift op. Yuito, waar ben je? 2 itempjes meenemen. Verder omhoog. Ik zag daar weer een beest. Ik zie hier meerdere beesten. Hier, lekker mappen, lekker mappen. We gaan weer in beast mode. Beast mode op het grote beest. Dat was hem al. Er is er nog één. Een grote. Ik dacht dat we er al waren, joh. Hier, al die heavy attacks. Zijn helm is eraf. Let's. Let's. Waar is Yuito nou, hè? Denk ik word hier ondersteund door Yuito, mijn maat. Mooi niet? Hier, ding in je bek. Oh, ik ben ook op Yuito eraan ineens.
Yuito! SAS still seems to be down.
Dat is weer een grote.
Still didn't do it. I need to watch
oh nee, het is hetzelfde beest.
Sync up with him when the time is right.
Lekker hoor. Als het in een fight niet lukt, dan weer in een filmpje.
That was a close one.
It was? I wasn't really all that worried. I assumed you would act when you did.
I was nervous. I guess we can work together even without SAS.
Zo blijkt.
I don't think I could have pulled it off with someone else. Thank you for getting the timing right.
It's nice to hear a compliment from you. You're always so harsh.
Am I? Well, whatever. Let's make our way to the top.
You get a good view of New Himuka from up here.
So what did you want to talk to me about?
I wanted to ask you about your plans after all the fighting is over.
That's a difficult question. How about you? What are you thinking?
I have a vague idea. It might be too grand, so you'll probably laugh.
I won't laugh, no matter what it is.
Thanks. I want to change the world.
De wereld veranderen.
Change the world?
Yeah. We've both seen a lot of bad things in this country. The world that we live in now is built on so much sadness and sacrifice.
That's true. Suo, Seiran, and Togetsu. There were people suffering everywhere.
Ja.
So many people's lives were turned upside down because of the desire for the strongest power, or using powers to alter time. It's got to end. This world can't exist just for powers. That's why I want to change the world. To make it a place where people don't have to rely on powers for everything. I know it will take a long time, but I feel like as a dud, I'm the perfect person for it.
Luca zei hetzelfde.
Dud, that's right. How's your head? They were saying you might lose your power.
Hij had hetzelfde plan als Luca.
But if it really comes down to it, I'm prepared to become one again.
You're pretty calm about it. The way you were talking, I thought you would be a little depressed.
I mean, it will be inconvenient. But you know what? I'm not the least bit afraid.
Hij is niet bang.
I thought the same thing when the network went down. Like I was fighting back to back with you, even without SAS.
You thought the same thing?
I wonder if that's what it feels like to lose your power. We're not just connected by SAS. Even if we can't see each other's faces or hear each other's voices, the most important thing, our connection, doesn't go away. So I'll be all right.
That's good. When we first met, I honestly thought I wouldn't be able to count on you in a fight.
I kind of had a feeling you thought that.
But you're different now. I think you really can change the world.
Thank you.
Don't
Wat
mention
een mooi
it.
compliment,
I'm
hè?
relieved as well. I feel like I can leave this world to you.
Leave? What are you planning to do?
Well, I haven't decided on a clear goal yet, but I've sort of been thinking of something outside this world.
Like, outside of New Himuka?
Like the moon.
You mean the moon?
I've been thinking about it ever since I heard humanity came here from the moon. Outside this world is another world that I know nothing about, filled with people who are a mystery to me. They're suffering, just like the people here. They are attacked by others, and turning into them. Once I realized that, I couldn't ignore it. I thought maybe I could help somehow.
The moon. I thought I understood the first time I heard about it, but the scale is just too big. It doesn't seem real at all. I certainly never thought about saving the people that live there. You really are amazing.
I'm not amazing at all. I just don't want to regret neglecting the people I could have protected. My sister always watched over me. She protected me all my life. Now it's my turn to watch over someone else.
I always felt that you were the kind of
Het zijn
person
allemaal
that would step up to
wereldverbeteraars, hè,
protect
die hele
people,
squad hier.
even if you're
Lekker hoor.
alone. It's almost as if you're not afraid of anything. I looked up to you when I was a kid. I wanted to be just like you.
I think you're plenty like me. And you're giving me too much credit thinking I'm never afraid. As you said before, The most important connections never go away.
You mean Naomi?
Not just her. The memories of my mother, and the time I spent with all of you. The only reason I'm not as afraid as I should be is because I know they'll always be with me. I know that they'll always be here, inside my heart.
So, even if you're alone, you're never really alone? I kinda like that.
That's why I feel like I can go anywhere, even going beyond the sky. I know that sounds like a dream.
Wel een mooie dream.
I think you can do it. No. I know you can.
Thank you.
So, it looks like you and I will be going our separate ways.
It won't just be us. I think everyone will find their own path and slowly drift farther apart.
Yeah. I'd be lying if I said it didn't make me sad.
But even apart, we're still friends.
Komt goed.
Yeah. Okay. We should probably get back to the hideout.
There's so much to do before and after a fight. We just have to take care of what's in front of us.
Though, listening to you made me excited for the future.
It won't be easy for either of us, so let's do our best. Both in our own places.
Absolutely. I promise I'll make a better future, no matter how long it takes.
You can take your time, but if you take too long, I'll bring peace to the moon and come back before you're done.
Oh, so it's a competition now. I know you hate to lose. It's really reassuring having you nearby.
En we gaan weer terug naar de
It might
hideout.
be weird for me to say, but I was able to realize how much I trust you.
I think I understand what you're saying. It wasn't all smooth, but I trust you now too.
Maybe it's exactly because it wasn't so smooth. I'm glad we're able to talk like this now.
You at level 5.
I feel like we've gotten pretty close.
Hebben we nou iedereen gehad?
Yes, I can read your actions.
Ja. Kagero. Ja. Dan gaan we nog even naar de shopman. Heeft de shopman nog wat nieuws? Nee, we gaan eerst naar de berichtenbox. Dat is niet deze knop. Dat is niet deze knop. Dit is F5. Dit is deze knop. Even de berichtenbox. Even alles aftikken. Kijk, dan gaan we nu naar de shopman. Heeft de shopman nog iets waar ik wat aan heb? Weapons eigenlijk het enige wat ik zoeken. Maar daar heb ik niks nieuws van. Nieuwe plugins. Force Field Power en Health Boost. Die heb ik allemaal aanstaan. Battle items. Nee. Ook allemaal items, hè. Dus wat ik heb. Improved Dancers Fan. Oké. Kunnen we voor hem ook nog wat beters maken, ja. Kijk, alles waar plus bij staat, dat doen we gewoon. Wie weet waar het goed voor is, hè? Min 16. Kijk. Plus. Extra damage. Nog eentje, ik kan niet betalen. Die wel. Die ook. Die ook. Zo, nou dan hebben we alles geüpgrade. Dan gaan we dat nog eventjes in het menuutje bekijken. Ik heb nu de Improved Dancers fan, dat is goed. Ik had voor haar de Hug 6 ook. Ja, dit was hem. Oké. Nou, even 7. En dan kunnen we daarna in de volgende video door met de volgende stage. Dit was Standby Phase 11. Dan gaan we jullie weer zien in het volgende deel. Heb ik nog een dingetje. Hier wilde ik nog iets doen. Deze ja. Ik kan ze allebei doen. Ik kan ze allebei doen. Deze ook. Deze ook. Hup, kijk. Komt allemaal goed. In de volgende video de volgende stage. Graag weer. Tot dan. Joejoe.